Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Words of Wisdom, aka Words of Wisdom, and welcome back to another random video of mine. So this is a video I wanted to make for a while, but I kept forgetting, and I just thought of it at times where I either wasn't home or didn't have time to record or whatever, and now I finally remembered and I just decided to record it. Basically the point of this video, in case you don't want to watch it, it is just stay in school and finish it. Just no matter how much success you have on YouTube, just stay in school and finish it. So what I'm going to explain is YouTube fame doesn't last forever. It's the same with music, YouTube, live streaming, etc. Fame doesn't last forever. And how many times have you seen someone quit their school when they're 16 or 17 because they have a significant amount of success on one of these websites, or basically on Spotify, or in music in general basically? I'm just gonna give a couple of examples of people who fell down the charts in terms of popularity, etc., and who basically don't earn as much money as before, and they have nothing to fall back on. After that, I'm just gonna conclude what I want to conclude and what I just said. YouTube doesn't last forever. Finish school, stay in school, finish it, so you can have a decent ass job when YouTube doesn't pay enough anymore. So first example is this guy, Jehovah's Witness. Back in 2016, together with KYR Speedy, Sidearms for Reason, Nobody Epic, etc., they blew up. They blew up because of Black Ops. They made trolling videos on Black Ops and funny ass moments videos on Black Ops, and they were the shit. They were the rising stars in 2013. And now, 5 years later, you can see right here. 12k views, 9.3k views, 11k views, 32k views. They're decent views still, but some of these are super inflated because they're new games. For example, these Black Ops 4 mod, they're super inflated. If you go down even further, you're gonna see his views aren't that great. They're still good, they're paying his bills, it's his full-time job, whatever. 12k views, 17k views. Here, this is one of these outliers. 10k views, 20k, 22k views. It's still enough to live from, right? It's still enough to live from, and he has a second channel as well where he uploads gameplay, which is grabbing like 4k views, etc. But if we go to his Social Blade, he's only earning between 1.9k and 30.1k a year. This is sponsorships excluded and the second channel excluded, but it's not a lot. It's definitely not a lot. And as you can see right here, he's still losing subscribers, minus 21, minus 28, 31. It's all in the red right here. He's not getting a lot of views. It actually says it's gone up 15.7%, so there's always going to be loyal viewers who keep watching, okay? I never said there wouldn't be loyal viewers who kept watching. But his views are going down, basically compared to like a couple years ago. His views have gone down dramatically, his subscribers have gone down a lot, and he gets lesser and lesser money because less sponsors want to work with him because he is not as big, etc. And with lower tier YouTubers like these, at some point you will have to resort to a part-time normal job because you can't live off YouTube anymore. And I think either this guy already quit school before starting YouTube or whatever, but all this guy has is a job at a restaurant. That's where he worked before he got famous on YouTube. He worked at a restaurant, and that's all you got. Like, I don't blame this guy. This is not the most perfect. This is not a perfect example because he already dropped out of school before starting YouTube. So I can't really blame this guy, but I still want to use him as an example that YouTube fame doesn't last forever. Then the same happens with his YouTube friend KYR Speedy. As you can see, all of these videos are getting not even 200k views. The older videos 7 months ago, etc., are getting 200k views. You're probably like, that's still a lot. I wish I had 200k views. Me too. But his previous videos, if we just sorted by most popular, millions and millions of views. Millions and millions of views years ago. 5 years. You see his most popular videos of 3, 4, 5 years ago. He used to get so many views. And it's just not the same. He lost 7,402 subs the last couple of days. His views are still 1 million, so it's still a lot. But the same thing is with this guy. He's losing subs, he's losing money, he's losing views, etc. He's just not getting as much as he used to. And he also has a second channel. This channel, still a lot of views. 42, 52k, 74k, etc. All around 70k mark. This channel, every video used to get around 200 to 300k views. It's just not the same, and you can see that on the Social Blade as well. He started losing subs on this channel as well. His views are still 5 million, he's still earning between 15.6k and 250.1k a year. But if I was him, I would definitely be worried, because I kept losing subs. My views are going down the drain basically, they're lower and lower. And it's not a problem right now, you're still earning more than the average person. But are the people gonna stay? Are the views gonna be consistent? You don't know how big your loyal fan base is, and once people get older, etc., they might not be interested in your content anymore. And even though this guy used to get a lot of views, etc., you don't know if he's gonna be able to live off of this anymore. And I actually think, if I recall correctly, this guy dropped out of school for YouTube. If he doesn't have a degree, if this job ever goes to shit, he doesn't have anything to fall back on. He just has to get a shitty job, and it's gonna be an even bigger problem when you're older. When you're older, you're like 50, etc. I don't think you're as entertaining to people who watch YouTube, because they're generally 12 to 25-year-olds. Is a 50-year-old person really that interesting? No, they aren't. Maybe his personality will shine through and people will keep watching. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe he will start gaining subs again at some point, but if I was him, I'd definitely be worried. Because you just don't know if you're gonna be able to maintain the shit you have right now. And he has a big ass house. And a big ass house obviously costs a lot of money. Is he gonna be able to pay the rent for that? I don't know. His views are going down. His money is going down. At some point he might not be able to pay for that anymore, and he might have to move, etc. It's so worrying to see, and especially when you think about it, this guy has no degree, etc. There's nothing to fall back on, and you don't have a big bank to fall back on, because you've never been the YouTuber that earned the most amount of money in the world, you know? You're not earning millions a year. And I even have local examples from the Netherlands, like this guy. Still 22k views, 21k views, 36k views, etc. It's all decent, but he used to get a lot more views. And if you see right here, he's the same as Hova. About 1.9k to 30k a year. And he's losing subs, his views aren't actually amazing, only 685.920. Losing subs. This guy isn't earning the most anyway, and I for a fact know this guy hasn't finished his school either. I think he's a couple years older than me, 5 years maybe, and I think he dropped out of school as well. He doesn't have a degree. It's just, he has nothing to fall back on either. Either you have to go back to school after your YouTube life, or you have to go back to a shitty-ass job, maybe at a restaurant or a supermarket, whatever. He just doesn't have anything to fall back on, and it's just another example of fame doesn't last forever. Then another big Dutch YouTuber, Banjo Movies. Or Banjo Movies, if you want to get annoying. Here, he still same example. He's also getting a decent amount of views, 24k, 17k. Oh no, I don't want this video. But he's also getting a decent amount of views, right? But his videos, he used to be the biggest YouTuber in the Netherlands. He used to get 200 to 300k views of video. Some videos even used to get 1 million. What has happened? It's all gone. It's mostly gone because he stopped uploading frequently. And it's probably gone because people just aren't interested in his content anymore. Sure, but he will never have to work again. This guy, PewDiePie. If you don't know who PewDiePie is, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. PewDiePie is the biggest YouTuber in the world. Even though T-Series is passing him, I've read that whenever you make a YouTube account in India, you're automatically subscribed to T-Series. So does that count? No, you're not even subscribing yourself. So this is the biggest YouTuber in the world. But this guy, I think I saw a couple of years ago, he did an interview and he admitted that he earned about 7 to 9 million. Well, I don't know if it was in dollars or euros, probably dollars a year. If you're earning that amount of money, and he said he wasn't spending that much, he just had a decent house, etc. He bought games, whatever. He didn't buy a lot of fancy shit. He's not spending millions on fucking mansions, pools, whatever. This guy has a bank of literally millions upon millions of dollars. If this guy ever drops in views, which might happen, he might drop in views, but this guy is getting millions of views a month. Even if he drops in views, by the time he's at Jehovah's Witness level, with 70k views, etc., I think that's in fucking 20 or 30 years. If he drops fast, that is. This guy is never, ever gonna have the views Hova does. He's always gonna have more views. There's always gonna be loyal fans that stick with him and just watch his content. And even if he does drop out, even if he does drop out of YouTube because he's not getting any views anymore and he just doesn't feel like making videos anymore because, well, his views are low, this guy has a bank he can just live on for the rest of his life. He has so much money, he has earned so much money, this guy is fucking done for life. But this is an outlier. Not everyone will get these amount of views. There's a lot of YouTubers who won't get more than 50k views per video for the rest of their life. Like, that's their peak performance. In most cases, I just showed it wasn't worth it to drop out of school. Like I said, the first example didn't really count Jehovah because he already dropped out of school before. But it's not worth it to drop out of school for YouTube. There's too much on the line and fame doesn't last forever. Only with outliers such as PewDiePie, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, those guys who are grabbing millions of views, they're set for life, okay? Don't look at them. The majority of people who do YouTube for a living and dropped out of school will probably lose their fan base. And they won't earn as much money. And is it worth it to drop out of school then? At some point, if you're not getting more than 10k views a video and you can't really live off of it anymore, is it worth it? No, it definitely isn't worth it. Just have a plan B, finish school, get a degree, finish your university, get a degree in I don't fucking know. Just make sure you can fall back on something that's gonna earn you more than a fucking basic low income. Use your brain and stay in school. That's basically what I'm trying to say with this video. I have no hatred against these people. I like their videos still. That's why I use them as examples. They're people I'm subscribed to. I just don't think some of them were really smart in dropping out of school because these were just examples of people losing fame and not earning as much money anymore. And not having money isn't really the best thing in the world. I, for one, love money. So, yeah. Anyway, point of this video, stay in school, finish it. Even if you're getting a lot of views, it might not last forever. Be sure to fucking have something to fall back on. Anyway, that's it. I hope I got my point across the way I wanted to. Probably not, but yeah, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. It's not worth it. Anyway, if you like this video, then definitely leave a like rating. If you liked it even more, then definitely hit that subscribe button. And yeah, I was gonna say I'll see you in the next one, but there's no next one. Anyway, peace.